Hello everyone, today is August 25th and I've been at my new home at Tianjin Foreign Studies University for about 9 days now. So I've had enough time to get adjusted to this area and this new city, and today will be kind of my first impressions of Tianjin. So I just want to talk about what I think of this new city as I'm still getting used to it. Things might change, but this is what I think of it so far. Well, first of all, this is one of the more famous buildings of the university, and as you can see, the weather today is pretty fantastic. Got a blue sky, not many clouds going on. The weather is great. I actually really like the weather in this city. This city's got pretty nice weather, at least right now. It's been a little bit hot, but nothing crazy. Like, it's not Chengdu or Chongqing or anything. It's not super hot. It's been in the low 30s each day, something like that. And in the morning is actually quite nice. In the evening is quite nice. I haven't had too much time to look for great food, but I'm working on that. So you'll see some food videos from me soon enough. So what do I think about Tianjin? Well, Tianjin seems to be pretty nice overall. If I had to give one word, what I think of Tianjin, nice. Tianjin seems to be pretty cool. The transportation, the traffic, and ways to get around Tianjin are very nice actually. It's not too crowded, at least not in this part of the city. The traffic is pretty good. There's not too many delays with buses or things like that. There are subway stops all throughout the city, and one about 15 minutes walk away from the school, and they're pretty extensive. So getting around Tianjin is fairly easy. It can be done without too much hassle. One thing that really surprised me about Tianjin was the prevalence of European architecture, or European style architecture anyway, especially on this road that goes in front of the university. This is Machangdao, and everywhere you go you can see European style architecture and things like that. I mean, one reason is that this used to be a concession city, and the other reason might just be because European style architecture in a Chinese city is pretty cool. You can see these kind of plaques all over the city, little historical markers and things like that. Pretty interesting. It is something that's out of the ordinary for most Chinese cities. Most Chinese cities don't have that much European style architecture. You can always find a little bit of it in each Chinese city, but nothing like this, at least what I've seen so far. Here Shanghai has got a lot of it as well. One other thing that I like about Tianjin is that it's pretty clean. This is a pretty clean city, and I guess everywhere is clean compared to Lanzhou anyway. It's been really nice just to walk around and have a clean city and a clean environment in front of me. But one thing I do not like about Tianjin is its pollution. You guys know that I was in Lanzhou for a while, and Lanzhou does not have a great reputation for pollution, but neither does Tianjin. Tianjin, it's not so good with the pollution thing. A lot of factories in and outside the city, and plus its proximity to Beijing, it is very close. So, and everyone knows how bad the pollution in Beijing is. So that is kind of a downer. But oh well, you know, you have the good with the bad. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, probably the biggest difference that I want to talk about, is the fact that Lanzhou, where I was living before, everywhere that you are, everywhere that you walk, everything that you see and do screams, this is China. You're not in America. You're not in Europe. It's completely unwesternized, and it's very ordinary. But Tianjin is a big city. It's a big modern city, and there are some developments and things going on, but for the most part this city is pretty developed. It's got a ton of bus lines, got a lot of subways, got lots of modern convenience, lots of foreign restaurants and foreign shops and foreign this, foreign that. It's very westernized, and it's pretty much a developed city, and it doesn't scream you're in China in the same way that somewhere like Lanzhou or Gansu would. And really, that's the biggest difference between these two cities, these two places, is the westernization and modernization that's going on. So I don't know, that's kind of my initial impressions of Tianjin. And it's really funny, when I first moved here, when I first got here, for the first couple of days I was overwhelmed by just how different this city is from where I was. And I was talking to my dad about it and my sister, and I realized I'm kind of experiencing culture shock a little bit, which I find really funny. Experiencing culture shock in a country that I've lived in for, you know, coming up on 4 years. So interesting. And I knew that it was going to be different, but I don't know. There's a difference between knowing and seeing, right? So I don't know. This is going to be an exciting chapter in my life, at least for the next year. I don't know if I'll stay here forever. It just depends on the job. It depends on the environment. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's my first impressions video of Tianjin. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess I will see you all next time.